Hello, friends. Chaplain Tim here for a 3-minute chat with you today. Several years ago, I went on a leadership retreat in the Canadian wilderness. We were so far out in the sticks that we needed special first aid training before leaving because if someone got severely injured, it would be hours before any medical attention could be received. There was no cell phone service, no towns, no anything except mile after square mile of wilderness. One day it was very windy, and several of us were on a lake canoeing to a destination. It was late May, which means the water was still ice cold in Canada. One of the canoes capsized, and we had to act quickly and deliberately, which was no small feat in a stiff wind. More than 15 minutes would result in hypothermia for the two people in the water. I did not like being in that situation. In fact, I didn't much like the Canadian wilderness. Too many black flies and monster mosquitoes for me. But here I was, and I had to accept the reality I was in. One of the lessons I learned in that moment was that acceptance can sit alongside other reactions and emotions. For example, a person can be outraged by an injustice and accept that it is a reality. Acceptance does not mean complacency or giving up. We can accept something while at the same time trying to make it better. I also needed to accept what was happening inside of me. I was cold and I was worried. Trying to push those feelings away would have only added to the stress of the entire situation. If I failed to accept what was true about myself, I would be less able to deal with the situation and so would compromise my ability to help two people at risk. I needed to accept the whole circumstance, including myself. Accepting what is inside gave me more influence over the situation, not less. Self-acceptance is the key to acceptance of unwanted conditions, and more importantly, acceptance of one another as human beings. In that moment of rescuing two people, which proved successful, thankfully, I became aware of a part of myself, the part that gets afraid and gets irritated, and chose not to stuff it or deny its existence. I became the guy who talked to the panicked people in the water and kept them as calm as possible so that the others could get them out. I was able to do my part to help fearful people because I acknowledged and accepted my own fear. And please remember, your chaplain is here to support you in those difficult, unwanted times. Be safe, be strong, be spiritual. We are all in this together.